Hey guys, it's me, Dax Moy from the Guru Project, and I am coming to you from sunny Florida, where I'm just finishing up my teaching tour out here in the States. But yesterday, I just wanted to talk to you because yesterday I started the launch process for the Guru Project, this 10-day program that I'm running in Thailand next month from the 18th to the 28th of April. Now, I I had a fairly good day yesterday. I must say, kind of by all accounts, it was a good day. I made over $25,000 in sales in just a couple of hours, which is very nice, as I think you'll agree. And I'm not telling you that to brag or to kind of say, hey, look at me, aren't I cool? I'm telling you that because essentially this is the entire reason why the Guru Project exists. It's the entire reason why I'm so excited to share the program with other people, to actually help them find a way that they can actually take their services and they can package them in such a way, and they can talk about them in such a way, and they can share them in such a way that people are going to resonate with them, they're going to value with what they're telling them, they're going to connect with the ideas, they're going to fall in love with the idea, and ultimately they're going to buy, and they're going to be willing to buy at quite high ticket. Okay, because look, there's nothing worse, I think, that I was fortunate enough yesterday to have several discussions with trainers who are private messaging me about the Guru Project and about some of the struggles that they've currently got going on in their own businesses. And the big perspective that kept coming back at me was this: my clients won't pay that. My clients won't give me the kind of money that you're asking for. My clients won't. Let alone, we're not even talking about kind of $5 grand per sale. We're talking about, somebody struggling to give you 69 bucks or 69 pounds per month. And a lot of the trainers that I spoke to yesterday were of that mindset, that they've got the kind of clients that simply won't want to pay any more than they're currently paying. And the Guru Project perspective on that, and my personal perspective on that, is that then if they're not willing to pay you, I'm not even talking about like top dollar, but certainly I would love to help you get to that kind of point where you yourself are making in 25k per day. But if you've got clients who aren't willing to give you more than they're currently giving you at the moment, then there's clearly something wrong in your relationship with them. And whether that be, that you're not marketing it correctly, or you're not marketing to the correct people, I don't know what it is, but it means that you haven't really found your Guru tribe. What you've still got at the moment is, certainly not a tribe. It's probably more just like a customer base. Okay, and customers will always go shopping based on price. They'll always be looking for the cheapest deal that they can possibly find. And anytime you mess about with the fee structuring, they're going to be the first people to complain and tell you that they're not willing to pay. Now, if you're of the mindset that most trainers are of at the moment, you're probably going to be the person that kind of says, well, hey, I went to my tribe and I told them that the fees were going up, or I told them I had a high price project or a product or a service, and they simply weren't interested. They simply didn't want to buy. Okay, that's been the experience of most of the trainers that I've spoken to who try to take things a bit higher end, even popping like 10 or 15 bucks a month onto their pricing schedule, even just offering a slightly higher jump from group into semi-private or whatever. Kind of people are telling me that they're really having a problem getting their existing clients and getting their prospects to take that off. And here's why: they know you based around the story that you are currently telling, and the story that you are currently telling is worth a certain amount of money. And when I say story, I don't mean it cynically. I don't mean it from a perspective of, kind of let's just make up some bullshit and tell some stories and suddenly we can put a new price tag on things. I mean telling a story in a way that resonates, in a way that people connect with, in a way that people can fall in love with, a way that people can value, and because they value it, they're willing to pay more. Okay? Because look, here's the thing. The Guru Project, if we're talking about in US dollars, it's nearly $5.5 grand to come. UK pounds, 32.50, right? £3,250. It's a lot of money to come. It's not chump change. It's a big commitment, and yet it generated 25k's worth yesterday. It was with hardly any effort around it. Okay, a couple of emails, and you've seen the launch videos and some of the other stuff I've done. But certainly I haven't been hammering it all over the place. I haven't bought any traffic. I haven't got affiliates. I literally just kind of sent the information out, and yet people have been willing to part with that amount of money. Well, why not you? That's the question. Why not you? Why can't you have a product? Why can't you have a service? Why can't you have an offering where people would quite easily imagine themselves parting with 1,000, 2,000, 3, 5, whatever it happens to be? Why can't you have that service? And here's the thing, with the Guru Project, I really believe you can. And that is the aim of the Guru project. You have a choice, right? You've got a choice to go for tons and tons and tons of clients at a very low price, 69s and 99s and all that kind of stuff. And you can be forever trying to fill your marketing funnel with those people. And at the end of a, well, let's put it into context. Let's say I've got a £69 per month boot camp, or a £99. Let's keep the math simple. £99 per month boot camp. Okay, well, I would have had to have brought in like 250 people, to have brought in the same amount of money that I brought in yesterday. Okay, 250 people. I don't think anyone is going to bring in 250 new clients to their boot camp overnight. Okay, so you've got a choice. You can stick with that low price model, and you can stick with the idea of trying to entice people into your low price offering. But what you'll find is you just keep attracting the same kind of people, the people that are always going to be price sensitive, the people that are always going to complain, and the people that ultimately rob you of your joy. They kind of keep you prisoner to your business. Because look, none of us like, if you're charging $99 a month and you're doing 2 sessions per, your boot campers are attending for 2 sessions per week. Right. Essentially, you're giving away your services for £12.50 per session. Right. I don't think that's particularly in the spirit of you developing your career, your brand into being a top-level guru, making lots of money, making lots and lots of impact. It doesn't mean that you can't help out people with less money. It doesn't mean that you can't kind of connect and give back and give really great service to other people. But it also means that you're probably always, every single month, going to be looking to see if enough money has come in to pay the rent, to keep running the business, to keep doing what you're currently doing, as opposed to thinking bigger and extending your service, your belief and your passions forward so that you can make the biggest possible impact. Okay, so look, I guess there are a number of people sitting on the fence, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, and I don't mean that they're not serious enough or any of these things. Just people that have concerns at the moment about whether the Guru project is going to be the right fit for them. And I'm certainly not about to do a sales number on you and say if you wanted it bad enough, you'd do it. And I really don't believe that at all. Okay, but let me just give you the 3 primary reasons why people have told me that they're probably not going to come, or why they're unsure about coming. Said that they're not successful enough. They don't already have products that are, they haven't written an ebook, and they don't have high-end products, and they don't have high-end services and all this kind of stuff. So that maybe they should wait until they have them, and then maybe that might be the right time. But look, think about it this way. It's a bit like a client coming to you saying, "Hey, I really need to lose weight. I need to lose 30 pounds. And so what I'm going to do, before I hire you as a trainer, I'm going to go away and I'm going to lose 30 pounds and then come to you when I've already gotten fit." It doesn't make sense. The whole purpose of the Guru project is to have you become successful enough, to have you have the ideas for the products, to have you have the following and the tribe, so that when you do finally create an actual product, there are people there to buy it. Most people do it the other way around. They spend months, even years, trying to build a product for a tribe that doesn't exist, and then they're really disappointed that they sold 2 copies of it, and that nobody, it was that one of them was to their mum and one was to their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it happens to be. The idea of not being successful enough to come to the Guru project is a fallacious one. It's a complete fallacy. It's not based in anything. The Guru project is what's going to help you become successful, not the other way around, right? So that's the first thing. Second thing is that it's too much money, and I get it. I mean, it's 5K in American, kind of three and a bit in English is not chump change. It's a lot of money. So, and I don't take that for granted for 1 second. But here's my aim across the course of the Guru project is to have you earning money before you even come out to it. Okay, that's one of my aims. So once you sign up for the program, I'm going to be putting some strategies in place to get you earning money from your current business. I'm also going to have you earning money before you come back from the Thailand program. You'll actually be getting money in your bank account before you even come back. It's my aim to have the program completely paid for out of the proceeds of the Guru project within 6 weeks of you getting back to your country. Okay, now that's not something I can absolutely guarantee, because I don't know I don't know very much about you and your business at the moment. But what I do know is that if you do the things I tell you to do in the way I tell you to do them, and you just share the story that is authentically and uniquely yours in the way I'm going to teach you to share it, then that shouldn't be a problem. And then my bigger goal, but that doesn't really feel that big to me, is that within a year of coming back from the Guru project, you'd have kind of 10 times your money. You'd have 10 times your investment. So if you paid like £5 grand to be there, I'm looking at the Guru project making you at least 50 grand within the first year. okay? And all of it's very doable. It's not pie in the sky numbers. It's not made up off the top of my head kind of stuff. These are based upon projections that I've made. Just very simple projections that are based around you doing things in the sequence I'm going to teach you to do. Okay. And what's the third one? The third one is that it's too much time. Okay, it's 10 days away from home, and some people that are thinking of coming have got families, and they have to leave their husbands behind, and they have to leave their wives behind. And I get that too. I'm on the road a hell of a lot at the moment. I really do get it. There's no getting away from it. It is a lot of time, but so is the next kind of 3, 6, 9, 12 months of your life. Essentially not getting around to doing things that are going to translate into making the kind of money that you want to make and pretty much deserve to be making. There is an element of, you know, if you've got to find the time from somewhere, right? You have to find the time from somewhere, whether that be sitting at your computer screen every single night for 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and writing a chapter of your book per night, or whether that be coming to Thailand for 10 days and getting it all done. There is a time commitment in any event. Okay, the difference here being, if you come for 10 days, you are leaving with your project, your entire Guru project done and dusted. You're not leaving with a big shopping list of to-do items. You're not leaving with a whole kind of bunch of concepts that sound really good, and now you're scratching your head thinking, well, what the hell do I do with this when I get back? It's done. 10 days in Thailand, all of these things are in place. That means your website, that means your autoresponders, that means your blogging strategy, that means all of your communication strategies, your service provision. Everything is done. Like, you have essentially rebranded and remodeled your business across the course of those 10 days in Thailand. You're not coming home with a big shopping list of things to do. It's done. Okay, and that's what makes the Guru project different. But look, kind of, I want to really avoid this turning into a big sales pitch. I just wanted to kind of answer some people's queries, some people's problems, some people's issues about what the project is and how it's going to work and how it's going to benefit them. So I hope I've done that. Look, at the end of the day, I think, and I'm really biased here. I'm biased on many accounts. One, I just really want people to come and experience the program. And two, obviously, I'm a businessman. I want to make money from a full house. I want every one of the 16 places taken. And I'm fairly certain that will happen in the next day or two anyway. But if you're sitting on the fence and you just don't really know whether this is right for you, and any of those things have come up, that you're not successful enough, that it's a lot of money, that it's too much time, just think about it from the perspective that I just hit. You don't need to be successful. Yes, it's a lot of money, but it's an investment rather than an expense, and it's one I'm 100%, a million percent serious about getting that money back in your bank account as soon as possible. And also the other side of this is that it's too much time. Well, time is time, and yes, whether you sit down for 10 days with me in Thailand, or you sit down for a few hours every single night of your life for the next, year, 2 years, or whatever, the time still needs to be taken. The big difference, I guess, with the Thailand project is that in 10 days it will be done. You won't be thinking about it. It will be done, and it will be making you money and putting that money into your bank account, helping you get to clients who love you, connect with you, feel your message, value it, and are willing to pay you exactly what you're worth. So I believe you've got the chance to basically have your business in your life your way, and that's really what the Guru Project's about. It's about teaching you how to have things your way, teaching you how to have it your way from day one, as opposed to thinking that you've got clients that won't or can't or shan't or whatever it is, right? Forget about those people that don't value you. Forget about those people that are only willing to pay you a small amount of money or pay you a certain amount of attention, and instead start using your Guru Legend, which is essentially the first module, the first 3 days of Thailand, building your Guru Legend. We will use your Guru Legend to help you earn all of the freedom that you want, all of the money that you want, and live the kind of life you want. So that's it from me for today. I'm sure you've got more questions. If you do have more questions, just post them down below, or PM me here on Facebook. I am absolutely fine with either. But that's it for me from today. I hope that's answered your questions, and I really look forward to hearing from you again really soon. You take care.